Yo, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Subnautica 2. Today, we are going to be talking about a very, very important thing. How to max out your inventory and your hotbar slots. Because chances are, you're a noob, you're a pleb, and you only have 20 of those inventory slots. And that's just not enough to do anything. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start from the very beginning. Now, I am going to do each of these individually from the life pod here. The first 5 that we do, you do not need anything special. The last 2, you will need the heat adaptation in order to make that happen. I'm going to do these all from the life pod. That way, in case you already have one, you can skip it and you can go from the life pod to the next one. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, these are in no order, but we're just going to go ahead. We're going to head towards your inventory expansion numero uno. Now, each one of these inventory expansions are going to give you 3 more inventory slots from the life pod. For the first one, we're going to be heading southeast. This one is a fairly easy one to find. Chances are you may have already found this one. I do believe the story brings you over here into this area, but we're going to be heading southeast. Like I said, we're going to be looking for this giant rock column, this hole right here, and then we're going to swim down in here. We're going to find a biobed. We're going to scan all of the goodies in here because, of course, we don't want to leave any recipes behind, but we're going to touch this screen. Don't just scan the biobed. Touch the screen. Place your hand upon the screen and touch it. Feel the data transfer into you. Inventory has been expanded. My gosh, there's another 3 slots. It's amazing. I know. So now that we've gotten that one, let's go ahead. Let's hit the next one, shall we? So we're back at the life pod. Let's head towards inventory expansion number 2. We're going to head southwest. Now, this one is actually going to be across the great hole, the big hole. Basically, if you didn't know, this is the hole that you come shooting out of when you start the game. Pretty exciting stuff, kind of cool. At the time of recording this, nothing super crazy right here, so you don't really have to worry about a whole lot. However, I could definitely see a big nasty kind of like hanging out in this area at some point in the future. But anyways, like I said, southwest, we're going to be looking for this little hole right here in the wall. Easy to miss. It is actually overlooking a giant thing over there. I don't want to spoil it. But in here, we're going to run in here. We're going to click this button, use the biobed, and my gosh, we got 3 more inventory slots. Oh my gosh, you love the storage. Let the loot goblins run wild. So let's go ahead. Let's head towards inventory expansion number 3. All right, and for inventory expansion number 3, we're going to be heading northeast, east-ish, about 200 meters in a viscerally type direction. Now, we're going to kind of have to go around this hill or this structure deal thing. And we're going to be going kind of over this cliff edge here. We're going to be finding some lights that are going to be, sticking out. The lights are kind of a giveaway of, hey, you need to follow this area. So as you can see, we got light sticks there. Let's go ahead. Let's pop down in here. So follow your light sticks. If you see light sticks, follow the light sticks. And right here, this should give us inventory expansion number 3. So let's go ahead. Let's use the biobed. Inventory expanded. Another 3 slots. My goodness. It feels so good. So very good. All right. You know what time it is. Back at the live pod, heading north-ish. We're going to be heading north about 350, 400 meters. And we are going to continue going this direction. It's not super far. We're just going to keep cruising right past the little angel comb. Now, you're going to end up going right next to, I believe it's like Camp 1 or Camp Alpha or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Old Habitat, maybe? it's Old Habitat. Again, the story is going to bring you over here. And you're going to be looking for a cave, and we're going to be following, again, the lights. We're going to follow the light sticks. So here is the area that, the story will bring you to. But there's a cave right here, and you can see we got a light stick there, and we've got a light stick right here. So we're just going to go ahead and follow this cave in. So there was a light stick there. There's one there. And I believe it's just right here. Yeah, you just turn around, light stick there. And guess what? That is going to be your inventory expansion. Number 4, right? Yes. So now, oh my gosh, look at all of that. Doesn't that feel great? That does feel great. That feels really good. Now it is time to increase that hotbar slot because you need that extra hotbar slot. You need extra hands. It's super nice. Now, we're going to head north from the life pod. This one's super easy to get to. There's a couple ways to get in here, but again, you see the lights, follow the light sticks. It's generally a good idea. So we're going to head down into this little cave thing here, watch the acid. We're going to go down into this hole. And then we're gonna look for this cave. It's really the only way you can go. If you need to stop for oxygen, there's a little bubble thing right here. You can breathe, do your stuff. And then we're gonna keep heading down this way. We're gonna be looking for this hole in the cave right here. That's gonna take us into this cave next door. And once we get in the cave next door, we're gonna see another light right there. And then we should be able to turn around and see ourselves a little thing right here. Fantastic. My God, what is that on the floor? I have no idea. Let's hit this button, and that's gonna give us an additional hotbar slot. Very, very handy indeed. So we're back at the life pod. Now, those are the inventory, those are the upgrades you can get without the heat adaptation. If you don't have the heat adaptation, you're not gonna be able to get these other two because it's in a toasty area. If you already have it, awesome, let's roll. So we're gonna head southeast. We're gonna be looking for, I believe this is hotbar slot 2. I do apologize because I'm playing in creative mode, just kind of like set this up to show you where these are at. So I believe, I believe that's where hotbar slot is, hotbar slot 2, hotbar slot 1, all that stuff. I believe that's where all of these things are. So we're gonna just keep going this way. We're gonna get to the toasty area. And we're going to be looking for this like peak thing right here, this like little triangular TP deal. This little island that it's on has a hole down it. We can go down this hole. And we're gonna just kind of stop right here. And then we're gonna keep going this way, keep going down. Obviously light stick there, and then voila, we got another place right here. So we've got a bio bed here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And there's an additional dexterity adaptation. So now you have another hand slot thing to do hand slot stuff. Also, there appears to be a Nook recipe data card here as well. So awesome, there's that one. Now we're gonna go ahead and head to the last upgrade, but we're gonna go back to the life pod so that way you can see where this one's at. All right, so we're again once at the the life pod here. We're gonna head east. This one's gonna be about 480 meters. Again, it's gonna be in the hot area. We are going to be going into a wreck. We're gonna be going to a giant wreckage, if you will. So again, hot area. Heading east, I'm going to keep you guys with me here so that way you can see the entire thing, because I know it can be very easy to get lost underwater. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of questioning this because, like I said, once again, I'm playing in creative mode, and I don't know if creative mode starts you off with like the normal set of inventory slots and handheld slots, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like I have extra handheld slots. I feel like I have one extra, and my inventory is already full. So if it looks a little different, that might be why. But I do believe this is the last inventory expansion. This should be the last one. This should fill the last 3 bars, because like I said, there should be only 2 right here. I don't know why there's 3, but maybe I am missing something here. But we're going to be looking for this wreckage here. We're going to go inside of this wreckage. And then we are going to go this way. We're going to go up in the hall, and there should be a bio bed right in here. So let's grab this guy. And there's my endurance. And yes, okay. So it did not expand my inventory. So that is the last one that you actually need. And that'll give you these last 3 ones. Like I said, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get these, but maybe I am supposed to be able to have all these hotbar slots. So, again, there you go. Hopefully those all help you. Again, we are early access. So if you're watching this 3 or 4 years down the road and something's different, I do apologize. But early access, hopefully you guys enjoy that. That is your inventory. Those are your hotbar slots. Get them, enjoy them, have fun. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.